Good morning, students. The last previous class we have discussed evaluation of operating system. We have discussed. Okay. Then after evaluation, next topic is what is that? Evaluation of the functions of an operating system. What is the topic, Andy? Functions of an operating system. So the previous classes we have discussed what is the topics, definition of operating system, definition and operating system evaluation and operating system views we have discussed, and goals of an operating system also we have discussed the last previous classes. Okay, once again listen that classes, girls. Why? Because this is theoretical part. Every topic there is a relationship between each and every topic. Okay, once you listen that classes, after that you listen this class. Okay, without operating system definition, how you be listening next topic, like goal of an operating system. First you know the operating system definition, then after that goals of an operating system, then views of operating system, then evaluation of operating system. Like that the topic will be going on. Okay, so first the introduction topics, then evaluation, then after that, so next topic is what is that? And functions of an operating system. So you know history, the yesterday class we have discussed history. That means evaluation of operating system. So that means the operating system is how that operating system can be came. Operating system, how that operating system can be established. So the last class we have discussed. Clear that topic? So next functions of an operating system. So functions of an operating system. So we have 9 functions of an operating system. You know functions means what is that? Functions means each and every function having and each and every function do that specific task. Like C language also function definition is there. So function in the sense that function do that specific task. Each and every function do specific task. So that means in that operating system having different functions. So these different functions do that specific task. Each and every function. So what are that functions? The operating system includes number of functions. So what are that functions? So here 9 functions are there. So this is very important question. So all are very important questions only. Goal of an operating system also important. System views also, operating system views also important. Then next evaluation of operating system also important. Every question very important. These are long questions in the final examination. Very important questions. Okay. So please concentration on topic. Why? Because this is theoretical. Daily I remember this is theoretical part. So you got more concentration on subject. Okay. So you concentration on subject. It is very easy, otherwise very difficult. Okay, so operating system functions, how many functions are there? 9 functions are there. How many functions? 9 functions are there, operating system. So what are the 9 functions operating system? So here first function name is memory management. What is that functionality? Memory management. Memory management is first function. First function name is memory management. So coming to second function, processor management. Second function is what is that, Andy? Processor management. Second function, processor management. Next function is device management. Device management. Third function is device management. Next function is file management. Next function is what is that andi? File management. Next function is providing interface. Function name is what is that andi? Providing interface. This is fifth function. Then sixth function is security. Sixth function is what is that andi? Security. Next seventh function, control over system. Control over system. Control over system performance. Control over system performance. Next function is job accounting. Next function name is what is that? Job accounting. Next function is last function, error deleting ads. Error deleting ads. So these are the 9 functions of operating system. Operating system includes these are the 9 functions. So what are that? The first function is memory management, second function is processor management, third function is device management, the next file management, then providing interface, next security, then control over system performance, next job accounting, next error deleting. So these are the 9 functions of operating system. How many functions? 9 functions of an operating system. So 9 functions of an operating system. So coming to first function, what is that function name? Memory management. What is that function? First function, what is that? Memory management. So memory management means what? So in first year, first semester, we are first year. In first semester, introduction of computers topic is there. You have introduction to computers topic. So in that memory is there. Memory is there. So memory having, computer having memory. So that means memory means what is that andi? It is a storage place. Computer can store any kind of data to computer. Any kind of data means either you can enter text of data, either you can enter pictures of data, either you can enter audios or videos. Whatever it is, you can store the data to computer. The computer can store that data to memory allocation. So whatever you can enter the input to computer, simple definition, whatever you can enter the input to computer, that data can be directly stored to, directly entered to memory allocation or memory management. Memory management. So in that, the data is, the memory is, the data when we store to computer, the memory management having, the memory having primary memory and secondary memory. What are that andi? Primary memory and secondary memory. So simple, in first semester you listen the class or you don't listen the class, I don't know. So simple, you concentration on girls, your 6th semester, first year, second year and final year. Now you are final year. So in first semester you have, what is that? This topic. I imagine your first year students, I imagine, sorry, your final year, OS subject final year. So you know memory management. You know memory management. You know memory, simple definition. Memory means you know. Memory means it is a data storage place. In that you can store any kind of data. So simple memory means in that memory having two. What are that? Primary memory one and secondary memory is another memory is there. Primary memory and secondary memory is there. is that heading? The data will be stored. Primary means the data will be stored. Primary memory or another name is what is that? Primary memory or main memory. Primary memory or main memory. Secondary memory and secondary memory, that's a secondary memory. So here primary memory or what is the name and the main memory. So whenever the data can be stored to computer device, the data will be stored in the primary. The data will be stored in temporary. Here the data will be stored temporary. The data will be stored. Here the data will be stored permanent. The data will be stored permanent. So that means two kinds of memories are there here. For example, if you enter the data, if you type any file, so after typing of that file, you can save that file simply. So the saved file is permanent file. The saved file is permanent file. The permanent file will be stored where? Secondary memory. Temporary data, temporary file will be stored where? Primary memory. Temporary data will be stored primary memory. So that means, for example, you can preparing any file, you can type, you can program or any kind of data you can prepare. In some situations, any technical problem or whatever it is, the power will be off. Some situations. So the data will be lost. After getting power, the data will be lost. So what is that? In that situation, the file will not be saved. So where that data will be stored? The data will be stored in primary memory. Main memory, the data will be stored in primary memory. So that is the temporary storage area. So in the temporary storage area, buffer is there. Buffer also there. So the data will be stored in temporarily in primary memory. And secondary means after saving the files will be where that files will be stored? Secondary memory. The files will be stored. Okay. So memory management means whatever you can enter the data to computer. Whatever you can enter the data to computer. Okay, so the data will be stored to the memory allocation will be done. So the data will be compulsory, the input will be stored to computer. So this memory management, so the OS having memory management, the OS includes that function memory management. It handles total input data. It handles total input data. So what kind of data can be stored in that computer? The data will be stored these two memories. Simple, these two memories, and the data will be keeps in that primary memory or secondary memory. The data will be keeping there. Okay, so like that the data will be stored, and these memory management allocates the data. Allocates means store the data. You can enter any kind of data. Allocates or deallocates the data also. Deallocates the data also. Deallocates means, for example, you can delete any file. You can delete any file after completion of your work. Okay, you read that file work will be completed. After that, if you want to delete that file, so deallocation also, whenever you can delete the file, the file will be deleted. So that is also, it handles memory management. Deallocation also done by memory management. So whatever you can enter the data to computer, whatever you can store the data to computer, so that kind of any kind of data, either you can enter any kind of input. So that data will be handles or allocates memory management, and deallocation also done by memory management. Clear definition? So here the function is, what is that first function? Memory management. Simple definition. Memory management means you can enter to computer to data. The user or programmer entering the computer, enter to computer the data. So that kind of data to any kind of data, input means any kind of data. That data can handle this memory management. In that memory management having primary and secondary, the data will be stored in primary some situations and secondary some situations. When primary, temporary storage area primary and secondary, secondary where? Secondary is, what is that? Secondary data will be gone in secondary storage memory. So like that, the data will be handled by memory management. And allocations, allocation means simple storage. Deallocation means the data will be deallocated. That means deleted data also. So this is the memory management. Simple definition, girls. What you understand, just you have to write in your own words this function memory management. In the textbook page number 8th, 9th pages, page number 8th and 9th pages, these definitions are there. So only first one is completed. What is that? Memory management is completed. Clear definition? So in page number 8, this memory management is there. Clear definition, primary, secondary, allocation, deallocation, 3 or 4 points are there. You read that points, clearly you understand. After listening this class, you read once in your textbook. Clear? Okay. So next one is, what is that, Andy? Second one is processor management. Second one is, what is that? Processor management. Processor management means, what is that? You can enter any kind of programs or you can enter any task to computer. Okay, so this handles, the process will be handled by process management. So process will be handled by process management means, what is process? You know, first process definition means you can enter the computer to data, you can enter any kind of calculations, any kind of calculations that are all called process. Like you can enter any program here, you can enter program, that is also one process. You can enter any calculation, for example a plus b, so a value 3 and b value 5, this is also one process. So like that, the data will be entered to computer, this kind of data can be entered to computer, the process will be done. The process will be done where process management, processor management can handle this kind of process. Simple and deep. So whatever you can enter the data, that data can be stored in memory, simple. So that is the work job of memory management. Then that process can calculations or modifications. So whatever the instructions can be entered to computer, so that kind of process will be done in that process management. So like 3 plus 5 you can enter, how much? 8. So this is done by processor management. That means this is one process, one calculation. So that kind of calculations are done in processor management. Any kind of calculations. Okay, so multi-programming also. So not only single program, multi-programs also done in processor management. Multi-programs. And this data here also allocation and deallocation also done. In that also allocation and deallocation process is also done. Why? Because some situations you can store the data and deallocation means you are deleting the file. So that means deallocation of data. So this process management also done allocation and deallocation, and in that all the processors will be done in that process management. This processor management can handle all processors. Any kind of processor. Processors is nothing but either program or any statement like that, the statements. So that are all calculated by processor management. Okay, so that is the what is that? Processor management. Simple, and the processor is nothing but any kind of calculations. Either any kind of work, that total that work will be done by processor management. Here only storage, memory management means only storage. So processor management can give the output to output devices after processing. And allocation and deallocation is there in that also. The data will be stored, the calculations will be stored, and deallocation, whenever you can delete that processors, that deallocation is also done. So that is the what is that here? Processor management. Simple definition, processor management. Then coming to next one, device management. What is that, Andy? Device management. You know, clear definition, device management means what is that? Device management. Devices. What are the devices are there in that computer? What are the devices are there computer? What are the devices? Devices, input devices and output devices are there. What are that, Andy? Input devices and output devices are there. Input devices and output devices are there. So this device management can handle, it can handle total input devices and output devices. What you understand, this device management can handle, it can handle total input devices and output devices. Total input devices and output devices. What are the input devices? Input devices, what are the input devices, Andy? Input devices, you know, that means you can enter the data to computer. First keyboard, then next mouse. So number of input devices are there. Then output devices. What are the output devices? Output devices, what are that, Andy? Monitor, screen, printer. So like that, the output devices are there. Number of output devices are there. So whatever you can enter the data will be simply stored on the memory and the calculations will be done. After calculations, this device management input data, it takes the input data from the input devices. These are the input devices, and after calculations, the output will be sent to output devices. The output will be sent to output devices. So this device management can handle total input devices and output devices. What is the job of input device management? It can handle total devices in that computer. What are the total devices? Input devices and output devices are there. So what is the job of device management? It total handles all devices. Okay, so what is the job? The job of input devices and output devices can send the input data to output devices. Simple definition is there. So here also, so first allocation and deallocation is there here. No, here only device management is there. Device management means the data will be, it takes the data from the input devices. The output will be sent to which device the output can be sent. It decides, the device management decides the output will be which type of output can be sent to which device. Like printers, you can take the printout copies from computer. So output device, which device? Printer is output device. It decides, the device management decides, that is which type of output. Either the data will be sent to printer, either the data will be sent to speakers, either the data will be sent to monitor, either the data will be sent to screen. So that means for example, you can type any program. So the output will be displayed on the only screen. For example, you listening music, the output will be displayed on the speakers only. Okay, then next you can take the printout copies. So the output will be displayed on the printer. So which one decides? Device management decides, that is which type of data, which type of output. So this device management can handle total input output devices handle, then the output will be sent to output devices. Clear definition? So simple definition, it handles total input and output devices. Management, all are there here. Management is nothing but it can total handle. Okay, so the data management means it maintains, it manages. Okay, device management means it maintains, it manages all devices. Process means all processes will be done. Memory management means all memory. So allocation and deallocation will be done in that memory management. So like that the management will be there in that 3. Next also, fourth one, clear, and the third one, simple definition, device management means it handles input and output. Devices can handle total in that computer. Okay, like a number of examples I told. Okay, you remember that examples. What you understand, you have to write that points in your examination point of view. Okay, the next, what is that? File management. Next one is, what is that, Andy? File management. You know here, file management means what is that? So file, first you know the file definition. So file means what is that first? File means it is a collection of information. Any information that file having same information or different information, any information, that is called file management. File, simple file definition. File means it is a collection of information. So in C language or C programs or Java programs, so after typing of one program, you can save that file. File means what is that? It is a collection of information. The file has some information. The file has some information. So the OS function, what is that? File management. So this file management handles total files about that files. That means it can handle total files, number of files. So either you can save the file, either you can open the file, either you can close the file, either you can open the new file, either you can exit that file. So total that file job will be done in that file management. So file means what are that? File means file. In that file include new file can be opened, save that file, save as file, okay, close that file, okay, exit that file. So these are about file like. So total these are in that done by file management. Done in the file management. So like that the data will be executed, the file's job will be done, the file's job can handle by file management. Any kind of file, either you can save the file, so file management can handle. You can open the file, file management can handle. So total about file information, so it handles file management. Okay, so how many are completed today? Only 4 functions will be completed. Today class only how many? 4. So total functions, how many functions are there? 9 functions are there. Okay, so remaining these 5 next class we are discussed. Before that I explain again these 4. You remember that definitions, simple definitions. Okay. So first one is memory management is completed, the next one is processor management, next one device management, next one file management. These are simple, remaining 5 are very simple. First you understand these first starting functions, you clearly understood next functions also. Okay, girls, once you listen class, After that, you read page number 8th and 9th pages. These functions are there. You compulsory, after listening this class, you read these topics. If you have any doubts, you clarify your doubts. Okay. So this topic will be continued next class. Okay. Only 4 will be completed today. Next class, we are discussed remaining 5, total 9. Okay. Okay, girls. Thank you, girls. Have a nice day.